bet you want to know who I am, but we'll get to that later. For now, all you need to know is that I'm here to tell you about the fluorescent life of the 1940s. A great time for art, existentialism, and doorless buildings, just like in Edward Hopper's painting, Nighthawks.
So, now tell me a little bit about your inspiration for Nighthawks.
So I was walking in the dark, and I passed by a diner, and I saw the fluorescent lights and the shadows, and it was beautiful. Of course, now that diner's gone.
Is there a reason why there are no doors in this painting?
Well, doors are exits and entrances. Everything connects back to doors.
So we just talked to Edward Hopper.
Oh my god, wait, Edward Hopper? The Edward Hopper? I love Edward Hopper. I mean, if you wanted to pick someone to interview about Edward Hopper, you couldn't have picked a better person than me. I mean, I literally know everything about Edward Hopper. I mean, he was born July 22nd, 1882 in New York. He was born to a two-parent family. He has a little sister named Marion. He was like really good at watercolors and oil paintings and portraits and landscapes, and oh my god, they were all so beautiful.
There seems to be an element of loneliness in this painting. Is that correct?
The whole answer is there on the canvas. It's all there for you to see.
None of it's as beautiful as his face, let me tell you. I mean, those cheekbones, that jawline.
The people are there, not for any particular reason.
Oh my god, those eyebrows. Those are some amazing eyebrows.
But just because they have nowhere else to go.
I mean, it would just be a dream come true of mine to be in the same room as Edward Hopper. I mean, let alone, sometimes I dream that I could just touch him, stroke his cheek, and tell him how amazing he is. That would be so great.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So why did you guys decide to stop by Philly's that night?
Why did we decide to stop by Philly's that night? He invited me to a dinner party. He introduced me as his friend. We're not friends. And I'm not the other woman, I'm the woman. So we went to Philly's that night because we had a few things we needed to discuss.
Hi, so when I look at Edward Hopper's painting, Nighthawks, I just feel like I can relate to it emotionally because I found that in my life, I've had a lot of scandalous affairs and I see that in the painting. And so I actually wrote a song that I can sing for you about how the painting makes me feel. 'Cause I knew he was trouble when he walked in. He looked like a night owl, blue-green night scene with a window tint. Shadows on the ground, oh, I knew he was trouble when he walked in. No doors, so tell me, how did that scandalous couple even get in? Now I'm lying on the cold, hard ground. Ow! Ow! Trouble, trouble, trouble.
What's it like working at Philly's?
Well, it's a pretty typical job. People come in, sometimes they don't leave, but you know, different people every day, different stories, different parties of 2 or 3 come in for dinner. People don't come here for the food. I'm good, but I'm not that good. They come in so that they don't need to eat alone. They just want to connect, forget about their lives for a little while, or maybe spend more time on them. Never seem to find that connection though. Maybe that's why this place is so empty.
Doesn't it get a little lonely?
No, not really. Most people come here looking for something anyway, but secretly, I've always wanted to be a dancer.
Well, that's it. Good night, my Nighthawks. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And as for who I am,